Hello, it's Thursday, November the 18th, 2010, and I'm Martin Smith with a daily outlook from UFXBank. The dollar weakened slightly against most of the major currencies as building permits came out worse than expected at 0.55 million versus 0.57 million expected, as well as housing starts at 0.52 million versus 0.59 million. CPI was also below the expected at 0.0% versus 0.1%. US stock markets closed with the Dow weakening by minus 0.14% and Nasdaq increasing by 0.25%. Crude continued to weaken and reached a 4-week low, closing at $80.44 a barrel. Gold continued its downward momentum and fell by minus 0.1% to close at $1,336.90 an ounce. Unemployment claims are expected today at 442,000 versus 435,000 prior. The euro strengthened slightly against the dollar as economic data from the US favored the euro. No firm decision regarding Ireland's debt seemed to cap the euro-dollar around the 135 levels. The pair is moving above its moving average on the hourly chart. As long as the pair remains above 135.25, we may see the beginning of a positive momentum for the pair. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 134.60 and a high of 135.65. Now, the pound regained lost ground against the dollar and spiked around 159.50, only to be knocked to lower levels. The pair barely managed to hold above 159 levels and traded within a small range of less than 100 pips. Despite the minor recovery, as long as the pound-dollar remains below its 159.50 trend line, the trend is deemed bearish. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 158.54 and a high of 159.48. The yen weakened against the dollar as economic data from the US came out negative and put an end to the pair's 6-day positive rally. Although it dipped strongly on the daily chart, the pair's ability to break levels above 83 shows the strength of the rally, and buying in the dips may be a preferred strategy. As long as the dollar-yen remains above the 82.70 level, the momentum remains positive for the pair. Overall, the dollar-yen traded with a low of 83.03 and a high of 83.55. No economic data is expected today. Finally, the Canadian dollar. The CAD continued to weaken against the dollar as commodities generally continue to weaken. The pair is still way above its moving average on the 4-hour chart and continues to be a positive trend as long as the dollar CAD remains above the 101.80 levels. Overall, the dollar CAD traded with a low of 101.81 and a high of 102.61. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at ufxbank.com for simple, safe, secure trading.